In the 19th century, the Russian aristocracy would travel here to take the waters for 6 months at a time. They would take their treatments according to a strict regime. A month in Zheleznovodsk, Pyatigorsk and Yessentuki, and a whole 3 months in Kislovodsk. Here, they would not only further develop the good work done in the other 3 towns, they would also really get some rest. There were far more entertainments in Kislovodsk. The Moscow-Kislovodsk railway line also ended here. No roads led on from here, the mountains blocked the way. But thanks to those mountains which close off the town from every side, Kislovodsk has a unique climate. The sky is cloud-free 300 days a year here. The summer, which lasts for almost 5 months each year, is never oppressively hot, and there are no devastating frosts in the winter. As early as the 19th century, the air here was being prescribed as a medicinal treatment. Years of observation allowed meteorologists to reach the conclusion that the Kislovodsk climate improves and speeds up blood circulation, improves breathing, and strengthens the metabolism. As well as the Kurzal, Shalyapin could see the Narzan Gallery. It was this gallery that would attract vacationers to Kislovodsk. The town's real treasure is to be found there, its healing waters. In form, the gallery is like a key. The stem of the key is the gallery itself, to which the Narzan spring water is piped. The teeth of the key comprises the spring itself, a deep well over which a glass dome has been constructed. It lets you see how the water is literally pumped from the earth's depths. The main Narzan water, general, is a table water. It's got the lowest salt content, so unlike sulfurous or dolomite, you don't need a doctor's prescription to drink it. You can drink it hot or cold. Hot Narzan is drunk at 40 degrees Celsius. Just try drinking carbonated water like that, and try to remember that it's good for you. And you don't just drink it, you can also take baths in the stuff. To find out how, I went to the resort boulevard. They say that Narzan baths have a soothing effect, raising immunity, strengthening the organism, and generally improving your mood. During the Soviet era, when Kislovodsk became open to all and everyone could bathe in its mineral waters, you just had to buy a package deal to one of the town's sanatoriums. For the workers, they built the October baths on Kurortny or Resort Boulevard. They weren't called the October baths because the workers' holiday season started in the autumn. It's just that their opening was timed to coincide with the anniversary of the October Revolution. At first sight, it might seem that when someone takes a bath, nothing happens to him. He simply lies in the water and feels good. In fact, millions of bubbles through the skin push on the blood vessels, improving circulation. What you get is some very gentle and natural exercise for your blood circulatory system. Healthy eating's just as important. They keep a close eye on that here, carefully developing their menus. Next to each dish, there's the number of the diet that the dish matches. The fruits and drinks are also numbered. Dieting, it turns out, needn't be an ordeal. The main thing is to select the right ingredients. In the dining room, there's a new selection of dishes every day. It's all delicious, but there's one nuance. For dietary reasons, none of the dishes are salted. That's on the orders of the sanatorium's director, Nahum Kiren. You can find out why without taking a break from your meal. On these information boards, there's information on the harm of salt and sugar. But each decides for himself. There's salt and sugar on each table. I'll dine and then go to the hotel's lobby bar, where I'll be meeting the head of the sanatorium, Nahum Kiren. But for now, bon appetit! You really do find yourself wanting to say that if there's a heaven on earth, then it's to be found at the Plaza Sanatorium. But the day's over, it's time to get some rest. We have to be up early in the morning. What could be better than lying in a bath in the open, looking up at the starry southern sky? People don't just walk around in the park. They follow specially worked out terrain-core health paths. Terrain-core is a French-German word for a system of treatments that makes use of the local terrain. This system of measured walks for medicinal purposes was developed at the end of the 19th century by German doctors. Kislovodsk was the first Russian resort to introduce this innovation on a large scale. There are 6 health routes in Kislovodsk. They differ in their levels of complexity and length. The shortest is 1.7 kilometers and the longest is 6 kilometers. The starting point is the Narzan Gallery. That's where all the terrain-cores begin. It's the park's ground zero, as it were. But in reality, you can start from any point, especially if your sanatorium has its own entrance into the park. The Plaza Hotel is a real health factory. At present, it's the most up-to-date treatment and diagnostic center in Kislovodsk, with the latest medical equipment from Germany, Holland and Israel. But the sanatorium thinks its real strength is in its highly professional doctors and medical personnel. People come here not just for treatment, but also for diagnosis, to find out about the state of their health. For that reason, many of the procedures that my doctor has prescribed for me are diagnostic, so that I can understand what I should focus on. Forewarned means forearmed. My first procedure is called bioresonance treatment. It's carried out with the aid of this device called a BRTA. Your body gives off weak electromagnetic impulses. They change according to the way you feel. As soon as some organ suffers, new pathological oscillations are given off. Bioresonance not only detects them, showing where the problem is, it also treats that problem. In phytotherapy is the next procedure I'm going to be trying. They're going to use this device on me. It's an Infitotron combi. In each seance, the patient gets 4 types of therapy at once: low frequency, magnetic, resonance, and light therapy, where the patient comes under the influence of 10,000 shades of the visible color spectrum. This is a unique device developed by Russian scientists. It's recommended to all those staying here because it doesn't have any side effects. The specialists and the patients alike call it the medicine of the future. There are more traditional medical procedures at Plaza 2, although they're just as good for you. For example, bubble baths with licorice root extract that has a deeply soothing effect and improves your immune system. And on top of that, after just 30 minutes in such a bubble bath, your skin becomes soft and smooth. My next procedure is ophthalmic infitotherapy. Colors of green and yellow shades are going to be used on my eyes. This removes weariness from them, taking away redness and stabilizing their pressure levels. During the procedure, you have to keep looking at this little mirror, otherwise the procedure won't have any effect. Unlike in phytotherapy, which appeared fairly recently, Thai massage appeared 2,500 years ago. Sometimes Thai massage is called yoga for lazy people. This procedure really does relax your muscles, improve your general condition, and, like any ancient Indian practice, it brings spiritual calm and content.
Меня сейчас будут помещать в магнитотурботрон.
They're now going to put me in a magnetic turbotron. This device helps your organism to raise its immunity levels and develop substances for its own protection. Within this capsule, a powerful magnetic field is created, which impacts positively on the whole organism. True, I don't feel anything. I just lie here and get some rest. The Plaza Sanatorium makes great use of masks and wraps with mud from the Dead Sea. This helps in the treatment of certain skin complaints, respiratory problems, and treatment for internal organs. In addition, there's a unique climactic room here. The temperature, humidity, and salt content are exactly the same as at the Dead Sea in Israel. Another exotic procedure in the Plaza repertoire is Ayurveda Shraddha massage. For an hour, various oils are poured onto the patient's forehead. Ayurveda is an ancient medical science which only uses natural ingredients, herbs, oils, and minerals. Its aim is not to counteract illnesses, but to create inner harmony and balance. Thus, the Ayurveda Shraddha massage is great at relieving stress, counteracting insomnia, and increasing flows of oxygen to the brain. Specialists maintain that during procedures, inhabitants of modern cities get more rest than they do on a standard 2-week holiday.